So a few years ago, my local comic book shop closed. And then what was I going to do in the bathroom? For years now, I had no idea. And then one day, I got the idea. I'll do my action figure reviews. So welcome to Game of Throne, action figure reviews from the throne. Predator. Deep in a Central American jungle, the Predator is hunting humans for sport. Armed with his plasma caster, wrist blades, and cloaking technology, the Predator methodically stalks and kills the opponents he deems worthy. The jungle hunter Predator collects the skulls and spines of his victims as trophies and skins his prey, leaving the bodies hanging from the trees. When a Special Forces team is dispatched on a rescue mission, they soon become the Predator's prey. Mirror is incredible. This is one of the coolest figures I think I have seen in a long time. NECA has really upped their game. We've got if you look at the head on this figure, it's just a super great likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's got kind of the war paint on there for the jungle. I'm a little bothered by the eyes. They're a little too buggy and focused, but I'll give it that much. It's got the good, great head sculpt. Let's take a look at the rest figure. Arms, decent in cut. We've got a rubber jacket, or the rubber vest, tactical vest on him. Go down, he's got a rubber belt with a holster, a rubber holster that's just hanging there. Same with the knife sheath on the other side. I like this. It's not attached to the leg, and what that means is that you get free movement of the leg. All of these hang really well, and they do not hinder the movement at all. We go down further, and the rest of it is just a basic plastic figure. Let's take a look quickly at the articulation. The head goes up and down very well, side to side. We'll do a complete 360 if need be. The arms, they'll raise up about in the shape of a cross at the shoulders, but that's fine. It's a good, thick, sturdy figure. The elbows are really nice. They're not double jointed. It's the kind of new way that they've been, new for a couple of years now, with a hinge in there with a swivel involved as well. The wrist it swivels around and has just a little bit of hinge to it. So it moves just enough to not really be a pain and not to hinder anything, but give decent movement. It's got chest articulation. It's got it's kind of the post crunch and swivel, and then they've got a swivel at the waist. If you look at the hips, they're kind of that new ball joint. It looks like kind of a sleeve, so there's a ball on the inside with the leg on it, and they spread all the way. You can do splits with this guy. They're awesome. They go forward really well, right into a seated position. The knees are single jointed, but they are done just like the elbows, so you get good rotation with them, along with the bend. And the ankles are really well done. They're nice and tight. They go forward and backward. They've got the rocker as well, which has give it some great positions. This figure is awesome. All the joints are solid. The paint apps are really nice. Nice cuts on all the paint apps, the camouflage pants. Everything is really nice. The accessories, he's got an M16 rifle made out of a rigid plastic. It's a good solid plastic. Be careful with the barrel, though. That may be a little fragile, but if you're posing him, it's going to be just fine. The strap is a rubber, and so that has more give, and you could sling that across his back. It's a very nice one, and it fits in his hand extremely well. It fits right in, and the other hand, you'll see here, I should have covered this. His right hand has the trigger finger out, and his left hand is set to hold the stock of the gun, and he holds it really well. And we'll slide that right in there. The bottom hand goes under, and it is a superb fit. It looks great. He's got a pistol that fits in the rubber holster. It fits a little higher than I would like. It doesn't slide down as far as I would like. And it's got a little, the rubber with the little tab in there. And it holds well enough, but it's just stretches enough that it's been popping out. The gun fits in the hand extremely well. It's got a silver wash to it with black handles. Fits in the hand great. The knife, it's a cool looking knife. Fits in the sheath really well, nice and tight. There's nothing holding it to the leg, so it doesn't hinder the movement. The knife will fit in his hand loosely. If you're posing him, it's good. If you're going to have him attack any of your other figures or Predator, which I do regularly, it's probably not going to hold there for any funky poses, but you could get it to stay in there. This figure is awesome. This figure is incredible. I'm very surprised how well this figure has turned out. So if you have a chance, if you're a Predator fan, if you're a Schwarzenegger fan, if you are just an action figure fan, any of those, this figure is really, really nice. I recommend you get it. This is a great figure. If you have any questions about it or any comments, please leave your comments. Excuse me. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below or give me an email and I'll get back to you, or just, we'll enjoy these together. I'm taking a look here. It doesn't look like the vest is coming off. Maybe if you pop his head off. But please check us out at JCSVM.com and more of our videos at Just Cool Stuff VM here on YouTube, or go to Facebook. Also check out our friends at Nowhere California Podcast and see what they are up to, talking about pop culture and movies, or our friends at PastramiNation.com and see what they have going on. Thanks again for listening and watching this action figure review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have some other ideas or some other figures you think I can cover, shoot me an email. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves. Treat people well.